Hi, St. John's friends, and good Sunday morning. My name is Monica Pellman, and I want to thank Pat Brown and the membership team for asking me to share a little bit about my membership journey at St. John's. Um, I've been a member since April of 2001, so coming up on 20 years being at St. John's, being a member. And I can say it has been a really good experience for me in my faith and personal journeys. I started coming here actually when my daughter was 4, and I can remember thinking at the time that I really wanted some kind of reinforcement or some kind of additional support for my parenting of her and helping to instill values of things that were important to me in our home. I'm a single parent by choice, and I really believe that it takes a village. And this was really my first experience at working at getting shared input and shared support, not only for my daughter but for myself as a spiritual person and as a person that wants to instill integrity and values in my daughter. And I feel really good about how that worked for both of us. And just like most of you, life has its ebbs and flows, and she has flown and grown and flown, and so I'm back to being in my own home here in Mount Airy, and still work full time. And the new flow in my life is taking care of my aging parents. I have several siblings that also pitch in on that, and one of my parents, my dad, has dementia that has recently taken a turn, and so that has caused me to not only take a little bit of a step back from some of my other commitments, but also just to reevaluate things in terms of my own family and my contributions to my family, and also my contributions to other groups that I belong to. And by contributions, I mean my time and talent and my financial resources. And it has been a good journey for me to just have that time to think about the ebbs and flows of life, and how a spiritual community can be there for you through those various phases. And I feel really good about being able to say I've been a member for 20 years, and that I have gone through ups and downs in my own life and in the life of the church, and still feel a connection and feel like there are things here that I can still contribute to, and that things that I can gain for myself and for my family. I think about people who are thinking about membership, and I think you're looking for things that resonate with you, and no one place has all the answers. And I really believe there are no right or wrong answers in these kinds of searches. I've seen myself go through different phases, like I said, of my abilities to participate, and then times when I've had to pull back. My journey has included various kinds of activities at St. John's, helping with religious education on various committees. I served a term on the board, and I feel really good about those kinds of activities and the way I was able to participate and contribute, and also feel like I'm taking my turn. I really believe that everyone taking their turn is important. No one person can do everything, but each of us can do something, and that has always kind of guided me while I've navigated life during my time at St. John's. I think if young families with children are thinking about membership, or people who are at different phases in their life are thinking about membership, I think the kind of questions you want to ask are, what could my participation bring to that community, to my life, my spiritual life, my social life, and then also what kinds of gifts can I bring to that community that would help that community and help me fulfill whatever needs they may have. So I hope those are some of the kind of things that new members are considering. I don't subscribe to that, oh, we're the greatest, the best place ever, because I always have felt like that minimizes the efforts that other communities are making to try and do good in the world. We're trying to do good in the world just like lots of other places. And you just have to ask yourself if this feels like a good fit for you. I'm not afraid to say that I think members also do those same kind of questionings. Is this still a good fit for me? I think that's a good and healthy thing to do for a community. So hopefully those are some things for you to think about and give you a little more information about my life here at St. John's. We're all Zooming these days, and as you probably know, after this service today, there'll be a coffee hour. Feel free, if you're still thinking about questions, stay and ask questions of the people who are in coffee hour. If Pat Brown, who leads our membership team, is on or attending the service today, you can chat her during the service and she'll be glad to get back to you. And I'd also encourage you to come back again, whether it's Zoom or in person. Come back and visit with us again and pay attention to those questions and those reflections on how this feels to be a member of a spiritual community. So I hope the rest of the service goes well. I hope you have a good Sunday, and everyone take care.